They don't.
Because at the end of the day, if you're not able to be the most optimal version of yourself, you're not able to give yourself to others.
Right.
And so it's just taking yourself away from others that way. So there's obviously that would be one benefit right there if you start with a label, like they'll take all that aspects away, but then at the same time you're trading what you actually want to do with your music in a lot of ways, or how you want the path to go based off how they dictate it, essentially.
Well, for me, it's more like the time, because they don't,
Time aspect, yeah.
like, they could tell me, oh, you're flying here, you're flying there, you're doing this, you're doing that, and then, like, I don't have any say. I signed it. I don't have a say. This is what I got to do.
That's true. Yeah.
You know? It doesn't matter if it's my dad's birthday or whatever. I got to go. It doesn't matter if it's Thanksgiving. I got to go. And I've already had problems with that, even with what I'm doing now, where, like, you know.
Well, again, because at that point it just becomes like another job in a sense, because you're answering to somebody else. So.
Yeah, and people are like, why wouldn't you sign? I don't understand. Like, they don't get it. But it's like, it's more than that.
Yeah.
You know, and then they want you to, like, dress a certain way and, like, appeal to the male.
Yeah. They're just going off what they view audience would take it as. And I never understand how they can fully get to that point. Like, you know what, audience would like it this way, so do it that way.
Well, there's a lot of like analytics. They call it analytics, where they see who's been viewing it, like what age, what race, what country, what part of the country.
Yeah.
What's weird is like all of my views are men, like 90-some% are men in their 35 to 50.
Really?
And then in their 20s was the next one, and then nobody in their teens that are male, and then teen girls.
Interesting.
So males in their teens don't
exist. Yeah. Wow. Or very small small portion.
Which I found was weird. Maybe because I'm not having it. That could be it.
That could be it.
Yeah.
That must be it. Who knows? Well, we kind of do know how teens operate, so.
Right. They're finding out how they operate.
That's true. How their own brain functions to some extent.
Yeah.
More of just the limited entertainment in their brain, essentially. But,
so, what were we talking about?
Everything. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut the video off right now just because I only have so much space to work with.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure
we're
in the next couple minutes it's gonna be maxed out. I just want to ask you that one question too. Amanda, thank you so much for taking your time, sharing your thoughts, your perspectives, a little bit about yourself. We actually didn't talk. We shared a little bit about your car accident stuff, but there's a lot more to your story, which is it's really cool to hear about, and it's really inspirational. I'm glad you have the viewpoint as far as like after your accident. I'm using it to better myself and use it as an example of how my daughter can continue with her life, knowing that whatever happens to you doesn't mean that's your preset direction in life, or destiny. It's really neat and inspiring to hear. So continue going with it for sure. And I'm more than happy to collab with you and do anything you want on your vlog. And I'd love to do another podcast at some point. It's like,
that'd be cool.
As you know, you have a lot to share, and you have cool insight, and so we need to hear about it, your thoughts on it and stuff. So.
Well, I didn't mean to offend anybody about anything I said about the religion part. That really freaks me out that people are going to be upset about that. You know what? That's how I feel. So I can't take it back because it's real.
If you get offended easily, you need to be offended more often. And so
that's my brother. That's you talking.
Apparently, I'm in a lot of people's minds. How about that?
No, that's how my brother thinks.
Yeah.
He's big on that. Like, you have to accept the bad and the good. You can't just focus on the good because the bad exists. And if you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, that's how the yin and the yang. You have to accept both. Yeah. You can't just like.
Yeah, it goes back to the world revolves around. It's a little off. It's similar, but like, in order to give, you have to receive. So it's like, again, both the yin and yang. You can't have one or the other. It always has to be both.
Right.
For harmony to exist.
Right. Oh. There has to be both for the other to exist. This has to exist for the other one to exist, or else they wouldn't exist. Yeah.
Oh, love the Deep Talk podcast. And pleasure's always the lovely Amanda Marie. Thank you very much for sharing again. And
thank you.
Catch you in the next installment. Look for the question she's about to answer here momentarily. She's gonna have a really good answer because there's already been some stuff you've shared already that I'm sure is going to be your answer, so it'll be neat to hear it again. Z Nation, pleasure as always. Catch you in another installment of Daily Xander podcasting. Over and out.
Bye.